Snake, this is arguably one of the most dangerous missions you'll ever do.
Danger is my breakfast meal.
We've been getting reports of a Soviet containment facility being reformed and used against militants and other states combating the Soviet forces in Afghanistan and across the globe.
Let me guess, break in, steal a nuclear bomb, then get out.
Not this time, Snake. This is something far greater than we thought and the return of something we hoped for to not return. The facility is Silo-10, a Soviet nuclear missile and anomalous containment facility located in a classified location within the territory of the declining Soviet Union.
I remember the facility had an outbreak, and since then it was abandoned.
Snake, that was 10 years ago. The previous owners of the facility have been long dead ever since the outbreak that occurred there.
In that case, seems like 10 years is enough to take back the place and rebuild it.
The facility was retaken over by an organization named Rukavaznesini, which is considered a private military with the supervision of the Soviet Union. They began their operations the moment they took over Silo 10 in 1989, and ever since that day, the world did not dare to set foot on that area.
An entire world scared of a simple company. Sounds like fun to me.
Obviously, apart from holding heavy missile and nuclear weaponry, Silo-10 holds many supernatural beings and anomalous entities for research and secure containment.
Supernatural. That sends us back to the days of Skullface, doesn't it?
Yes, but that's not the same sort of supernatural, Snake. These supernatural people are considered to be possessed with abilities that can be correlated to Satanism and cult, sort of like a fire-breathing devil but less demonic-looking and more human.
That's a nice way to describe it.
Among those supernatural beings and nuclear weaponry lies the hybrid of both, the possible revival of Metal Gear.
You've gotta be kidding me. Another bipedal giant to fight against.
Not this time. The weapon is not even finished, which is why you must destroy it before it gets a chance to rise up.
Destroying a walker when it can't walk, safe and sound.
Because the facility is heavily fortified from the outside, this mission will not begin with the usual sneaking with the sneaky suit. You will have to join the locals when they are being transported into the facility and become a test subject. Only then will you be able to infiltrate deeper.
Blending with the crowd. Been a while since I've done that.
As usual, weapons and equipment OSP with the exception of a device we will implant on you. The device helps your body to become more flexible and be able to walk through thin layers of wall. This is especially useful when you are trying to bypass a security door. You will have to use it when you are first put into a cell. Your first objective, aside from escaping the cell you will be put into, is to locate the weapon and manufacturing sector of the facility, where all the weapons are being contained at, and locate the security team's gear. Only then you will be able to remain in disguise from a distance and not get caught. Secondly, you will have to locate the nuclear weapons the Soviets contain in the facility, and take pictures of them. That will act as a sign of infiltration when you return home with footage. Lastly, you will have to locate the supposedly Metal Gear they're holding, and shut it down in any way you can.
Understood. Snake, out.
Truck is ready for transport. All units return to formation. The facility is 10 miles ahead. Anyone who tries to escape will be shot. From here on out, you're on your own, Snake. For this infiltration, I will go by the code name, Peeper, to avoid revealing my known code name, as there might be people who will be able to listen to our communications.
Why can't I see your face?
My face also cannot be revealed, as it will expose our location. Make your way out in the cell and avoid getting caught. Peeper out.
No, oh. Mission failed. You'll get it next time.
They just shot a test subject.
Sending to the name is just a target practice for you. Lock him up. Let's lock him in the mines. Maze.
Mines. Maze. What is this?
You won't. Get on the freaking wall or get shot.
He is on the wall. We will give you crackers if you be good.
Of course.
We will be conducting a test in the underground mine. You are nothing but here to me.
Crackers!
You are here because of your crimes. To humanity and the Soviet Union. You will not be speaking without permission. Understood? Understood?
Yes.
Yes. Freeze.
Don't make any sudden moves.
Is there somebody there? Intruder alert! Send additional men!
Acknowledged. Attack team, head for the location.
Snake, what's wrong? Snake! Snake!
They changed the door. Peter, we have a problem.
I saw the Soviets changed the door layout. You'll have to hope that the device can still breach through that door.
What happened to your voice?
The Soviets also installed a communication disruptor for communications occurring outside the base. I'll sound a bit weird, but as long as you can understand me, everything is gonna be fine. We've also sent out an informant to help you enter certain locations that require keycards. He will be waiting for you in the main hall, just outside the cell section.
An informant.
Yes, he will wear a uniform that looks similar to yours, and he will be seen holding a broom. Approach him slowly and ask for the equipment he is supposed to deliver.
Are you sure he won't attack me the moment he sees me?
Unlike the times you had to rely on agents outside our field of trust, this one knows me and I know him, and he swore a hell of an oath to me that he won't harm you.
Understood, Snake. Out. I hope this doesn't mean the device won't work. Perfect. This is Snake. I think I found the informant.
Great, how does he look like?
Green BDU, with a balaclava.
It's him, approach him slowly.
Understood. Snake, out. You must be the informant.
And you must be the receiver.
I believe you have something to give me.
Yes, a level 1 clearance card and the broom. Unfortunately, these are what I have at the moment. This card can only open janitary and logistics rooms, which can aid you with medical items and sensor detection material. I assume you have what it takes to get through the other doors. As for the broom, it can sweep away nano-detectors from the concrete ground you walk on. You encounter the nano-detectors when attempting to pass through a large door without a keycard entrance. Best to use it there. I will be on Quebec if you need me. My frequency is 167.82. My name is Zeke. Music.
Snake, did you find the security team's gear?
Not yet, but I located the location of their weapon storage.
Excellent, Snake. They must be keeping some files regarding the location of Metal Gear in the facility, or possibly the nukes. With the support of the informant, you will be able to return home faster than thought.
I can hardly believe a broom can't counter nanotechnology. Are you certain your informant isn't a bit of a lunatic?
Don't say that. The informant might sometimes be weird, but that doesn't mean he is mistaken when he says something like using a broom against nanotechnology.
Understood. Snake, out. This is Snake. Can you read music?
How far into the facility are you, Snake?
I'm currently in front of the entrance to the supernatural containment sector. It looks like your clearance card is no good. Same goes to the room. I didn't encounter any traps.
As I said, not many doors around except level 1 clearance cars. It is only level 2 or higher. The security team's gear is also equipped with a door laser device in case of emergencies, so best for you to stick to the BDU. One more thing, Snake. Upon entering the supernatural containment sector, you will encounter always that split of 3 ways. There is no right way here, only ways that will lead deeper into the facility, and some will lead to parts that contain the supernatural beings. Keep in mind that wearing the armor does not mean you're fully protected from those beings, so watch yourself.
Understood. Snake, out. The engine room. think I just got electrocuted by something in a dark hall in the supernatural containment sector.
That has to be one of the materials the Soviets are using test subjects on. An electric field that shocks whoever gets in range. Don't bother entering that room. There's nothing for you to grab anyway.
Are you sure there's nothing worth of getting in that area?
Yes, and precise. I'm currently in the control room section, and I can see one of the nuclear missiles on my monitor. It's located in the supernatural containment section, between the elevator leading to the lower floor and the material containment rooms.
In that case, it's best if I try to get that on camera before the security arrives. Snake out. Peter, I have the first picture of a nuclear missile in the facility.
That's great, Snake. That leaves us with one more missile and the Metal Gear they're working on. How is our informant doing?
He's fine. Last time we spoke he said he's in the control room. That's where he told me where to find the first nuclear missile.
Seems like you two make a great team. Speaking of teams, an important figure is being transported to the facility. He is a part of the Mosquito Stinger Force unit that scouted this area prior to your deployment.
Another informant. I thought this was a solo mission.
Not exactly. He's on a separate mission from yours, but he will require your assistance towards completing it. Best for you to get going, Snake, since his arrival brings more security guards and a higher risk of getting spotted.
Understood. Snake, halt.